Okay, so how Bitcoin taught me to sell to smart people. And I think this is very useful for B2B sales. But a lot of times when you're learning sales, you want to look at your own behavior and you're like, okay, well, where do I put my time? Where do I put my money? Where do I put my energy and why? Like, what makes me buy? And if you can answer that question, it makes it much easier to communicate in that way to other people. So, specifically, there were two quotes that I think someone posted on X years ago. So the first quote was, "It's either going to $1 million or it's going to zero, and it's too big now to go to zero." And this was supported by adoption curves and models, and I could go down the rabbit hole. But this is primarily the emotional argument. And the other argument was data driven. So the data driven argument is go to a Bitcoin dollar cost average website, set up a weekly purchase model, and choose any 4 years and just look at the returns. So this is a data driven argument. And a good investment thesis or sales cycle has both. So when it's only data driven or only emotional, the argument isn't as powerful. And by the way, the best emotion to elicit is fear of loss. And it works well on low time preference, highly rational actors as well, because fear of loss is a rational thing. The best data driven argument has a lot of verifiable information that supports the argument. So millions of cold calls, AI tokens, cost savings, etc. If both are present in your messaging and sales cycle and you have a model to support it, you'll do well at sales, but especially outbound offers. And the other thing is the more sophisticated the prospect is, the more pushback and challenge the model requires. So if you might be able to sell an unsophisticated buyer with deep fakes and VSLs and clever funnels, but as the pricing goes up, as the market gets more sophisticated, there's going to be more and more pushback of, okay, how do you model this? How is everything derived? Can we try it? What does the risk reversal look like? So make sure you're prepared for that. But I hope this was useful. A lot of implications to it, and I'll talk to you guys soon.